Welcome to World Gestures. Today's topic is about 15 disturbing Disney secrets. From dark and bizarre Easter eggs to Disneyland's strange employee policies, here we count 15 disturbing secrets about Disney and the films. Number 1 is Scar's undignified end. Everyone remembers Scar, Simba's sly uncle and traitor to King Mufasa. Scar's implied death comes at the end of the film, but the character also makes a disturbing cameo in another Disney film. At the beginning of The Lion King, Mufasa asks Zazu what should be done about Scar. Zazu says sarcastically that he would make a handsome throw rug. Just think, Zazu says whenever he gets dirt, you could take him out and beat him. Dark stuff Disney. 3 years later, Disney released Hercules, a movie where Scar reappears as an actual throw rug. It's unusual for Disney to make light of a character's death, even a traitorous villain, which makes this one dark, creepy Easter egg. Number 2 is Aru's Bishop in The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid is about that special adhesive that holds all of Disney's sandwiches together. True love. It also has an inappropriate hidden message. In the film, Prince Eric decides to marry a complete stranger because he likes the sound of her voice, but he is actually marrying the evil drag queen, Ursula, who is disguised as a hot chick. What a wedding night that will be! As Ursula and Eric step to the altar, the old bishop marrying them seems a little too excited. He has a wide smile and bonorific bulge beneath his robes. The animators claim the trouser mountain is the priest's name, but Disney digitally removed the offending pants, 10 from all DVD releases, suggesting it may have been more than that. Number 3 is Frankenbeast and Gaston's Death Omen. Beauty and the Beast supervising animator Glenn Keane has revealed the beast is actually several different animals thrown together. Like some Frankenstein monstrosity, the beast has the head and horns of a buffalo, the brow of a gorilla, the body of a bear, the mane of a lion, the tusks of a boar, and the legs and tail of a wolf. He even reportedly has a rainbow-colored backside, but only Belle knows about that. Seriously, another disturbing Beauty and the Beast secret occurs after the climatic rooftop showdown between Gaston and the Beast. A Gaston plummets to his death. Human skulls can be seen, his eyes creepy. Number 4 is Mysterious Code in all Disney films. Okay, conspiracy theories debunk this. A secret code has been discovered in nearly every Disney Pixar film ever made. The code is A113 and is often tucked away in the corner of frames, kind of like how killers often hide evidence in plain sight. According to the official explanation, A113 is the room at the California Institute of Arts, where many Disney and Pixar animators learn their craft. However, there could be more to it. After all, rumors that Walt Disney was an anti-Semite, an FBI informant, and that he had his own corpse cryogenically frozen linger to this day. Number 5 is nudity in the Rescue Wars. In the original video release of The Rescue Wars, there was a secret photo of a topless woman hidden in 2 frames. When this was discovered, Disney had to recall 3.4 million copies of the movie and issue an apology. The picture appears in the background as Bianca and Burnett fly through New York. These are only 2 frames in a film that runs at 30 per second, so it's kind of a blink and you will miss it thing. However, this is a children's movie and parents who discovered it were outraged. Apparently, it was a joke by the animators, their version of a Playboy centerfold. I hear their career centerfolded. 6 is Weird Disneyland Secrets. For the happiest place on earth, Disneyland sure has some weird practices. To ensure uniformity, Actors portraying characters like Goofy and Pluto have to wear company issued undergarments because personal undergarment could bunch and become visible to visitors. I guess that would ruin the illusion that the 6-foot cartoon mouse with a frozen expression isn't actually real. Undergarments were handed in for washing at the end of each shift. Each employee complained for receiving dirty, smelly underwear, and cases of public leaks and scabies occurred. In 2001, Disney finally reached an agreement with the actors union allowing them to take their own undergarments home for washing, a victory for the little guy. Other ridiculous policies: characters can never say no, break character, sit down, or point with a single finger. Employees also were not allowed to have beards until 2012, and when the park opened, visitors and facial hair were not even admitted. Number 7 is Subliminal Messages in The Lion King. More Lion King when adult Simba collapses on the cliff, the scattering pollen forms a word in the sky. Many believe it says sex, but animator Tom Sito insists the letters spell SFX, which is apparently a jockey reference to the special effects team that worked on the film. Pretty risky reference, would be like spelling puck in the sky and claiming it references your favorite ice hockey team. Another interesting secret: the roars you hear in The Lion King are actually created by tigers. Apparently, genuine lion roars were not loud enough. I feel lied to. Number 8 is Disney's motherless heroine tradition. Every wonder why so many of the characters in Disney movies don't have mothers. Look at Jasmine in Aladdin, Belle in Beauty and the Beast, Ariel in The Little Mermaid. Even Nemo also only has a dad. The official explanation is that Walt Disney was racked with guilt after his mother died in the house he bought her. She died in a fire caused by a faulty furnace. Walt never spoke about the incident and felt personally responsible. This haunted him so much that he refused to include mother figures in his movies. Conspiracy theorists, however, believe Disney has a darker agenda with its whole no mother thing. They believe it instills subtle anti-family values, with some reports of kids role-playing having dead parents. Number 9 is purported Nazi propaganda. In 1942, Disney made an animated short called Der Führer's Face. In it, Donald Duck has a nightmare and must deal with Nazi food rations and endure a hard day's work in an artillery factory. The cartoon won an Academy Award but was not generally released due to its controversial subject matter. Another reference to Nazism occurs in The Lion King. Scar's big singing number is Be Prepared was inspired by footage from a 1935 Nazi propaganda film called Triumph of the Will. The hyenas represent the marching Nazis and Scar, seated on top of a cliff, represents Adolf Hitler on a podium. Number 10 is Hidden Message in Frozen. Everyone is familiar with mega hit Frozen. Most people have a young child, cousin, or a little sister, subjecting them to 9 viewings of the DVD a week. If you are anything like me, the first few bars of Let It Go will make you want to punch the nearest wall. The bad news is the Frozen juggernaut shows no signs of stopping, especially since kids can watch the same thing 85 times without getting bored. The good news is you can liven up your latest reviewing by studying the credits to see the strange hidden message from Disney. Another weird Frozen fact: when sounded out together, the names of the movie's main characters sound like the author of the original story. Hans Christoph Anna Sven is Hans Christian Andersen. Number 11 is South of the South. You probably haven't seen Disney's 1946 film South of the South, though you may have heard its Academy Award-winning signature song Zip Ededoda. The reason for this is the film is full of racist stereotypes and makes light of slavery in the South. The film has been called an insult to Americans' minorities and is no doubt destined to remain in the darkest recesses of the Disney walls. This is one secret Disney desperately wants to keep hidden. Number 12 is Aladdin tells teens to get naked. There is a scene in 1992's Aladdin where the street rat Aladdin tries to woo Princess Jasmine on her balcony and is confronted by her overprotective cock-blocking tiger Raja. Hate when that happens. As the shot cuts away to Jasmine, Aladdin can be heard in the background muttering to the angry tiger. What he says sounds suspiciously like, "Would teenagers take off your clothes?" According to the director's commentary, the line is ad-libbed to extend the scene. Aladdin is meant to be saying, "Good kitty, take off and go." But that excuse doesn't fly with those of us who wear tinfoil hats. Disney edited the line out of future DVD release. Number 13 is Jessica Rabbit's wardrobe malfunction. The 1998 Warner Disney crossover Who Framed Roger Rabbit famously featured a vivacious cartoon vixen named Jessica Rabbit. Since Jessica was designed as a sex symbol, the animators thought it would be funny if they snuck in a couple of provocative hidden frames. During a cartoon car crash, Jessica Rabbit gets thrown from the vehicle and is very briefly shown without any undergarment. Later editions of the film reportedly had to be digitally alerted to give Jessica white cotton undergarment. Apparently, hiding stills of this nature in cartoons was a common animator gag. Number 14 is Disneyland Human Remains. In 1967, Disneyland Imagineers used real human skeletal remains obtained from the UCLA Medical Center to make Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean ride look more convincing. Over time, most of the bones were removed, but employees say one remains. The skull above the treasure room bed certainly looks convincing. Number 15 is DuckTales Illuminati symbolism. Finally, here are two examples of Illuminati symbolism in Disney's DuckTales. The first is an episode where Scrooge MC Duck visits the doctor to cure a sickness that only affects cashiers, bankers, and millionaires can contract. If you look in the background, you will see an eye chart with seemingly random letters on it. The letters actually change from short to short, but at one point they distinctly read "Asks about Illuminati." The second example comes in the DuckTales movie, Treasure of the Lost Lamp. While traveling across the desert on camelback, Scrooge and the gang literally trip over the tip of a pyramid that features the Illuminati all-seeing eye symbol. Are these attempts at humor or something more sinister? You decide. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe, do smash a like button, and do share with your family and friends, and do comment us what to be next.